Dude, I had a I like those little small Mercedes, the 450s. I bought a 450 SL one time from a buddy of mine. Riding, just bought it, just got it registered. Man, I pulled off my street onto Vermont, and before I could get in the left hand lane, the police was on my ass. I saw this bitch 2 weeks later. I've had several cars, and my everyday car, I won't put nothing on it. My Sunday car, my Cadillac 20s, nice little rims, but you can tell this is an old dude's car. He just cruising. He ain't trying to jump over nothing. I ain't gonna jump over a damn thing. I'm just going for a cruise on my convertible on the Sunday. But it's after a while you realize all that money you spend on the outside of your car ain't for you. It's for everybody else. Because when you in the car, you can't see the shit unless you pass by a mirror or a window or something. But you can stand there, stand next to it. But when you ride down the street, it don't do you no good. People, you get the nod, all that right there. And after a while, that's cool. But when you get grown, it don't mean nothing to you. One of my close relatives had a clean ass 64 Chevy. Clean ass 64 Chevy. Hydraulics, everything. And when he was driving, he had to have either a buddy ride with him or follow him around, strapped up, ready to protect it. And see, that's the next thing. The police know that if you got a car that look like that, you probably got a strap somewhere close by. It's just process of elimination. They know if they pull you over 9 times out of 10, if they do enough digging, they gonna find a warrant or something illegal or probably a gun. And they take you to jail and don't tow your car away, or if they tow it away, end up in the impound. They gonna fuck with it. So, man, bruh, after a while, it ain't worth it, dude. It ain't worth it. I heard the story about one of my folks had to get some folks started chasing him, and they had to let off just a couple in the air or a couple behind him just to keep them off of him. Now if you shooting, driving, trying to shoot, keep somebody off of you, who you might be. That's how you hit a kid. That's how kids get hit in the cars who ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay? That's how kids and other people who ain't involved in this shit end up with bullets in their foreheads. It ain't worth the hassle. That's just my opinion.
There it is, man. You know what? Let's keep it on guns for a little while, Lonzo. And not to encourage this, but to discourage it. What made you say back in the day that I'm going to start carrying a gun? Like, what were the events leading up to it? And then what were the events leading up to you saying, man, I ain't carrying a gun no more?
You know what? I started carrying a gun. This is no bullshit. I have a cousin that lives in Oakland, and he was in the jewelry business, and he was blinged out big time. And every time we got out of his car, he grabbed his 9mm and put it in his fanny pack. Okay. And me and my cousin was cool. I was kind of blinged out. I didn't trip on LA the way he tripped on Oakland, but he always stayed prepared. Okay. And when I started doing more stuff at the club, I started buying more rings. I started emulating my cousin by keeping my 380 in my glove compartment. But unlike him, the cops was on my ass from behind the club, and they kept catching me with it. And I kept getting gun cases. And when I walked into the court, I just got off of summary probation, and I had just got off of one summary probation about maybe 3 weeks, a month before this one right here. Got caught again, and I got caught like twice in like a 30-day period. I was going to one case, but one case got dropped, and the other one, one case got dropped, and the other one, they threw it out. Whatever the case. Bottom line is, I was lucky, and the judge told me, Mr. Williams, he looked at my record and said, Mr. Williams, you had 3 gun cases in the last 2 years. You've not shot anybody, but you've fired guns in the city limits a couple of times. I'm suspecting you're not a bad guy, but I tell you what I'm gonna do for you. If you get caught in the city in the county of Los Angeles with a water pistol, I'm gonna give you 18 months on me. Yeah, no problem. I'm out. That's it. I'm done. It's a wrap. No problem. I get you. I understand. He said 2 things in Compton we don't like: drugs and guns. No problem. No problem. I understand. I got you. and I stopped carrying guns after that. But hit the problem with that. Even though the judge didn't give me no time, and I kind of beat it, I still was labeled for a couple years armed and dangerous because I got booked for that attempted murder case. So every time the cops pulled me over, they pulled me over, man, like I just robbed a bank, dude. It was frightening. It was frightening, dude. Come on, hold your hands up, man, dude. Come on, man. I stopped carrying guns. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a damn. We got you down as armed and dangerous. Okay, bam. That's how they treated me for at least about another 2 years till I moved out of my house over the neighborhood and over where I am right now. Real talk.
Yeah, man. I would love your thoughts on this. This is a story that broke not too long ago. There's a female rapper named Ruby Rose, and she's starting to blow up. She has a couple, songs that are getting a lot of streams. But she was recently on a radio station on a program, and she was asked about her throwing up gang signs in a couple of pictures. And her response was, she throws up gang signs because it's cute. End quote. I need some Lonzo feedback on this one, man.
Shit. Hey, man, baby, somebody got her fucked up. Okay, that will get you fucked up. I've seen a few occasions where people I knew weren't gangbangers, but was rolling with the gang because they thought it was cute and get caught up. Okay, baby girl, somebody got you really twisted. You need to you need to get some better management. You need to get some better homies, because this is the same thing what happened with your boy Tekashi 69 trying to be something that you're not. Okay, when you mess around there and play with fire, your ass gonna get burnt. Now, I don't know where she from, who she rolled with, who she claiming, but if you ain't with it, leave it alone, because it can be more harm than good. It'll do you more harm than good long term. Because understand this, man. When you're trying to travel around the country, especially in 2022, you need to have the minimum resistance if you're trying to get your money. Because now, if you go to somebody book you in the wrong territory, you got to go check in and probably pay a toll to perform in that hood, or stand to catch a problem. So why bring that extra attention to you? Yeah, it may give you a couple of extra lights from some folks that's repping that same set, but long term, it's gonna be a problem. Ask Lil Wayne with the bus shot up. Ask what's the boy, Chris Brown. All of them had problems with that stuff, man. So it has a limited amount of benefit, and the benefit damn sure ain't worth the negative part of it. Trust me. Baby, leave it alone.